Today, the Minister for Water and Environment, Sam Cheptoris, has issued a stern warning to the public, urging them to stay away from the banks of water bodies due to the rising water levels. Speaking at the press conference held at the Media Center in Kampala, the minister emphasized the potential dangers posed by increasing water levels, which have been attributed to the recent heavy rains. He highlighted the risks of flooding and other water-related hazards and stressed the importance of public safety during this period.
Appealing to all those people who are within the shores of lakes or the banks of rivers to be very careful and try to avoid those areas. We must respect environmental laws. The law clearly states that there should be a buffer zone of about 100 meters from the shore of the lake. But our people don't respect our laws.
He attributed the rising water levels to the impact of climate change and environmental degradation caused by human activities. He explained that the increased frequency and intensity of the heavy rains are a direct consequence of climate change.
This phenomenon is caused obviously by climate change. And there is what they call, the experts call El Nino rains. You know, Uganda, or let me say Lake Victoria, receives most of its water from outside Uganda. There are 23 rivers that feed into Lake Victoria. These rivers originate from Kenya, from Tanzania, from Rwanda, all the way from Burundi. So even when there's no rain here, and it has rained elsewhere in those countries, Lake Victoria will still receive water.
Furthermore, he pointed out that deforestation and destruction of wetlands has exacerbated the situation by reducing the natural capacity of the environment to manage excess water.
You have had problems in Tanzania, you have had problems in Burundi. And this is the water which comes to Lake Victoria. So what are we doing? First of all, which areas have been affected? Most of the areas around Lake Victoria are underwater. And then areas areas in the Choga area and Lake Albert. Now, when the level of the lake rises, we are forced to release more water from Jinja. You know, most of the water goes through Jinja. So we release more water in Jinja to stabilize. We have to make sure that we balance this side of the lake and downstream. So we have, at the moment, we are releasing 2,600 cubic meters per second of water in the Jinja. So this is another way of ensuring that we don't damage. We don't also damage our dams.
The minister also announced the government has earmarked funds to address some of the challenges posed by the rising water levels. Additionally, the minister revealed plans to release excess water to prevent potential damage to infrastructure.
Has decided to undertake some actions in the immediate, in mid-term, and long term. In the immediate, some actions will be undertaken like building gabions along sensitive areas along the, for instance, in areas where roads may be damaged, like in Entebbe, we may have to do something about, because we suspect, we expect more rain, and therefore we have to protect some of our infrastructure by building gabions and so on. So some money has been earmarked to immediately undertake protection measures.
The rising water levels have caused significant flooding across East Africa, including the neighboring countries like Kenya, mainly due to climate change. He pointed out the region has experienced unprecedented rainfall, leading to swollen rivers and lakes that have inundated homes, displaced thousands of people, and damaged infrastructure. Nora Osende for UCTV News.